And we're back.
Welcome to the Cavalry, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm here with my good friend Johnny Beaner today. Johnny, how you doing?
Hi, everybody. Hi, Andrew. Great. Long-time host. Good to be here.
Wow.
How are you?
So smooth.
Andrew's on a boat. I'm in my basement.
Boat and Basement. That's the new name of the podcast.
Yeah, baby.
Everybody makes fun of radio guys, but it is hard to just talk really smooth for like an extended in that voice for it and say nothing, but have it come out like rhythmically.
Like a lot's going on.
Time and weather, time, traffic, and weather. Just keep saying those things.
Traffic and weather. It is 6:17 local time. Kind of chilly outside. As good as I can do.
Kind of chilly outside. A little breezy in the studio here. Someone left the window open.
Yeah. Norwegian? Are we on Norwegian?
Yeah, Norwegian. We're sailing away here. I was in Mexico.
Ooh, be careful. Be careful.
So funny. I was in Cozumel. You know what's funny is I guess he wouldn't care. There's this comic I never worked with before named Rolling J. You ever heard of him?
Nope.
He's from like South Carolina.
I don't think so.
He was like legitimately scared to get off the ship. I mean, Cozumel.
I don't know. Is that a legit thing?
No.
No.
I mean, by the time we got to this was last week. But by the time we got to Cozumel, first of all, Cozumel's on like the other side of the country. Like it's like the difference, it's in the Caribbean. Okay. That was on the Pacific Ocean. Maybe it could be like, oh, but what if they do more? You would have never known anything was wrong. Like I was walking around, you would just never know anything happened.
Where did I go for my anniversary?
What?
Well, it makes you think what?
Well, it makes you think like, we have like all these shootings in the United States all the time. And if someone was like, oh, I'm a little scared to go to Madison. I heard there was a shooting a couple, miles away from there. And you would just laugh. But then, you know what I mean?
Like, I don't know if I would anymore.
Mass shootings all the time.
Hey, we should move to Spain. There's a school shooting. Like, well,
there's nowhere to go.
So we were Cancun. That's where we were in. So we were in Cancun in November for our anniversary.
Right.
This was before all of this. And we're on the beach. We're at a exclusive, whatever, all inclusive, like a resort. Boom, you're isolated in this resort. Very nice. And there were military, don't know what affiliation, just these guys they had patches and they looked and they had like, assault rifles, and there's a patch like 5 of them just walking along the beach, and we were like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And it was like no one had said anything, and it's just like everyone's just like, oh, okay, they probably know what they're probably,
that's just their cops.
Kind of freaky.
No, I know, it is a little freaky. I've seen those guys before too. Oh, it's reassuring, The military's here.
Well, that's what I think. Like, well, hopefully they're there to protect us and not fucking take our wallets and kill us. Who knows? It's just because of the clothes they put on. I don't know them.
They're wearing the camo. They have to be good guys.
Yeah. They only give those out to good guys.
They only give camo out to the good guys. I wonder if the cartels ever thought about that. Should we get camo? What if we got camo?
Yeah. Because the boss would probably be like, nope, that's against the rules. Then they'll think we're on the other.
We can keep selling fentanyl, but no camo.
Right. No camo.
What's so funny too? It's like I have this bit about it. It's a different the bit goes in a different direction, but it really is true. Like, and you were just in Mexico. Maybe on the resort you don't experience this, but like when you're walking around amongst the people, like I do, I don't go behind my ivory gates.
Like me, okay.
People. And this happens in Jamaica too, but like you walk around, and maybe it's what I look like. I kind of got to look like a deviant,
You look like Magnum PI.
Yeah, I look a little like Magnum PI. and but they'll be like, it always starts out so friendly, like, oh, hey, would you like some flowers, or would you like would you like a nice juice? Would you like a mango juice? And then you're like, no, I'm good. He's like, what about Percocet? Suck your dick? I'm gonna stripper to suck your dick. And you're like, whoa, whoa, what happened to the flowers? They're just immediately,
Whoa,
as you're walking,
Ripper to suck my dick. You should have led with that.
you're walking, and it's like he doesn't have time to just slowly get down the list of things, so he can't go like tequila, cigar, you
Yeah.
know, marijuana, cocaine. He's got to go right to Percocet and a stripper who can suck your dick. Like he's like, because he'll be gone if I don't. I gotta just go 0 to 60 because otherwise I'm gonna lose my
Yeah.
shot. But it's very
Wow.
jarring. You never quite get used to it.
What if you said? What if you said yes? Like, what's the worst thing that could happen to you if you said yes? Like, is the worst case scenario that it's a cop?
Yeah, I guess that would be really bad because
But
then
then
the
couldn't you be
cop.
like, I was kidding? Oh my god, are you serious? You think I'm gonna get a stripper to like I'm on the beat? No, I'm not. I was
Right.
kidding, officer.
Well, and all
Please.
those drugs are illegal in Mexico. Like, you know, even
What?
marijuana is illegal in Mexico.
Weed?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and all those other ones he was trying to sell me. So it's like, it could be he could just arrest you for agreeing to buy the drug. I don't know. I don't think
Oh,
undercover. I think you're more at risk of like going to a shady location with a drug dealer pimp
right.
who then decides like, oh, he's gonna pay $40 for this, or we're just gonna like beat him up and take his wallet.
Right, right.
That would be because it's just hard to trust him. I just met the guy.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
like I got
gotta
to
get
know
the
him a little
game.
bit, and then he offered me a prostitute and
Yeah,
drugs.
that's why I like to invite them to my room first.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I have him over for dinner. And I
Yep.
say, hey, buddy, let's go out. Let's get to know each other a little bit.
Yeah. Who
Uh,
are you? What is
yeah,
this? What are you
what
about?
makes you tick? When did you start becoming a pimp?
What makes you tick?
Is it money? I'm thinking it's
How
money.
did you get in the pimping game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
anyway, but yeah, so it's been pretty good.
Well, that's good.
Grinding away. Lots
Did
of
did
shows.
did I tell you that Shinesty is a subscription?
Wait,
I
wait.
got another pair of underpants in the mail.
Oh, no.
They charged me $20 for this pair. The first pair was $5. I don't even know who to contact.
You dumbass. You'll never. And let me make this very clear. You will never be able to cancel that subscription. You just have to budget that $20 for the rest of your life going to Underpants.
All right, babe, come on. We got to go over our budget. We got food, we got groceries, we got hazard insurance, we got ball hammocks, and then we have
She's
car
like,
insurance.
can't we just cancel this? No. How could you? How would I go about canceling this?
Yeah, there isn't a phone number on the underpants, babe. Okay.
Oh, let me ask the chat bot at Shinesty if it'll please cancel my subscription. No? Oh, okay. I have no recourse. Your only shot, this is what I had to do for what was that streaming it was before StreamYard. It's the one in between that we were using
Oh
briefly.
yeah. I don't remember.
Oh
what it's
my
called.
god. They would not let me cancel. I had like 2 memberships somehow.
Did you have to cancel your card?
I had to cancel my card and report. But even if you cancel your card, your credit, I learned this the hard way. Credit card companies, because they figure if you lose your card and you get a new one, you don't actually want all of your things that are on your card to get rejected.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they'll let that charge go through. So then you have to like put a block on the company. You have to say, no, this specific company is never allowed to charge me again. But they're like, even then, if they just keep trying,
Wow.
yeah. So I have to like be vigilant. But there was no
That's
way to
brutal.
contact them. It was like that's the thing about like these. I don't know if Shinysty's all AI yet, but like when they really commit to the and this streaming thing was like all AI stuff. When they really commit to that,
Yeah.
there is just no way to get a human being to email you, call you. There's just you have no recourse.
Well, that just might have to be a new section of the show to see how it's going, getting canceled from
So what?
Shinesty.
How? What are you gonna do? Like, what's your plan?
Go on the website and see if I can't find some sort of email or contact support and say, hey, let me out of here. I don't need ball
You
hammocks
just start.
anymore.
You should wear them. You should wear them for like wear this exact pair for like jog in them. Just use them for like exclusively working out for like a month.
Where I'm really getting
No
sweaty in there.
Taco Bell in between, just like really, and then mail them back to them. And be like, please cancel my subscription. These aren't cutting it. And I will keep doing this until you cancel my subscription.
The bottom back part keeps getting dirty. I don't like these underpants.
The bottom back part. What the hell? This keeps happening. Do you want to explain this? Well, I could explain it.
Do you want to explain this to me?
You see you loudly complaining at a party. When are they going to make a pair of underpants that doesn't eventually, the bottom back part, get all dirty? I mean, isn't that weird? Every brand I've ever gotten, they can't get it right.
That's what I'm going to do when I grow up. I'm going to invent a pair of underpants that doesn't get all dirty in the back bottom part.
Everyone's just looking around like, what's wrong with this guy? Shitting his pants all the time? That's what you need is, you know, like in those old westerns, they'd wear the long johns and they had the two buttons and the flap in the back.
Yep.
That's what you need.
Yeah, invent some underpants that have that.
Yeah. They don't. Why? Yeah. Why can't they have that? You know, you don't. Maybe you don't need long johns, but just that part. So
They have a whole front to pull your wiener out of that no one uses.
Yeah.
Or did you say you use that? The tunnel that your wiener goes through?
I think I have, but it's more of like just I've used it when it's just maybe just like with boxers when it's a normal fly with a button or something. Maybe I've used it before.
Yeah, but not when it's like layer on layer and your wiener has to do a Z shape to get out.
Probably not then.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's not like operation. It's allowed to touch the fabric. If you did want to just, you might have to pull it out. It's not like
pull it. Yeah.
It's not like it's like Mission Impossible where you're like, if you trip a wire, it electrocutes your dick.
You're right.
Now that would be a cool pair of underpants.
That would be cool. That'd be super cool.
This is always what we end up talking about.
I got a new topic. It's something else we always talk about. But I ordered food at the gig. Maybe did I text you this? I don't think I did. I ordered wings, and it was me and the other two comics at the table because the venue feeds you. And so I ordered from the waitress, and she brought my wing. It was such a big order of wings that she brought it down, and it was boneless wings. She brought it with 3 forks in it, and I had to be like, "Oh, why is there 3 forks?" And she just assumed it was for everyone, and I'd be like, "Nope, that's just for me."
Did you pick up the 2 forks and hand them back to the waitress while making eye contact with the other 2 comics?
We will not be needing.
Will not be needing these 2 forks. Only
the other comics were not surprised because we talked about it before I ordered. I was like, "Oh, wings! Oh, they have. You can order, 6, 12, or 20? And they're like laughing. I was like, oh, I gotta just order 20. And they're like, oh, you can't order, you fit in as 20. And as soon as they said that, I was like, well, I know I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I have to prove
Yeah,
these morons wrong.
They must not have worked with you before to possibly question 20 wings. Like that's like some undoable feat.
That's not.
It's totally
clearly
easy.
It's not.
If you're not eating like a bunch of other stuff, what are 20 wings? That's like a not crazy. I don't feel like.
Yeah, as long as you have ranch. You know, right?
Right. Did they also eat before their?
They ate after there.
Oh, fucking pussies!
I know.
I hate
That's what I
like
said.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I get my tummy. I can't. I don't like feeling too full on stage. Oh, I might. Oh, my jokes might be harder to tell because my tummy's too full. Just eat.
Eat.
Eat. You just
and hurry up because you're about to go on. God damn it!
You're like forcing them to eat in front of you. I'm not going to eat alone. They're like, well, we'll have one of your wings. No, not my wings.
Don't you dare touch my
20 wings and eat them in front
of
me.
Can I have a bite of your sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I found an old bit. That's very funny. It does trigger me when comics won't eat before they go on stage. Because I don't want to feel weird about me doing it, you know?
Yeah.
It's also different when you're the headliner because you have to wait so long. First of all, the kitchen's always going to close. Like, oh, we'll put it in, you know, but it's going to be sitting there for.
We'll make sure it's cold when we get off stage.
Exactly. And then what a nice spot to be a feature or a host.
Yeah.
You get to order your food, go up, do 20 minutes, come back, and it's right there for you. You can eat and ignore the rest of the show.
Yeah, and this was an interesting one because this was like the first time in a long time that I hadn't driven myself. Because it was three comics and we drove. It was 2.5 hours south in Peru at the Super Bowl, and
my favorite gig ever.
Oh my gosh, we're driving down there, and I guess I knew they were younger. I didn't realize how much younger. So, Andrew, the host, he was driving, and his girlfriend was in the front. Very nice. I'd met her before, but of course I said, nice to meet you when I got in the car. And then he said, surely you guys have worked together before. I was like, oh, I didn't see her face. And anyway, so then we go pick up.
I didn't see your face.
I just saw the back of her head.
I for sure would have recognized you if I'd only seen your face. I'm gonna try that next time. Just like you're literally shaking hands with the person, looking them in the eye. Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, we met before. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your face.
I was looking at your hand. Sorry. Oh, yes.
Yeah, of course. You with the face. I remember now.
Then we pick up the other comic. He gets in, and we're driving, and I'm in the back with Charlie, the feature, and start talking about 9/11 or Gen Z, Gen millennials. Oh, you can tell who's millennial, who's Gen Z, Gen whatever by if they think 9/11's funny. And I was like, well, where were you guys for 9/11? They're like, second grade. I was like, oh, this is a sophomore in college. I did not realize it was that huge of a gap.
Yeah, so they're Gen Z then. Does that make you Gen Z?
I guess so.
Because
they're like 30. Does that make sense? They're 30 now.
Yes, that's. Sorry, my wife was trying to call me.
Oh my god.
What was I going to say? But a lot of millennials think 9/11 is funny.
I don't think itself is funny, but I think there can be funny jokes made about the topic.
uh, Louis C.K. had the best 9/11 joke.
What's he say?
He goes, "You can tell how good of a person you are by how long you waited to masturbate after 9/11." He's like, "For me, it was between the two towers."
Oh, that's so
See,
great.
there you go. And he's like a boomer, probably.
Yeah, that's funny.
I don't know um, how what was I gonna say? Oh, how dirty was the car? Was it a nice clean car or dirty?
No, it was a nice clean car because his girlfriend or fiance was in it, and it was a BMW too. Oh
What
my
the hell?
gosh, your car is nicer than any car I've ever had in my life. What the hell is going on here?
I've never had that experience in a when the feature drives
Yeah,
to the host.
normally it's like you
Normally
get
you're
on.
up to your calves and fast food wrappers.
Yeah, no,
That's your car.
that's when I drive the other comics. No, I keep it clean. I empty out my car at gas stations. I'm respectable. I don't want my wife to smell that fast food odor, so I try to get rid of it as quick as possible.
um, all right, well, that's pretty good.
Should we? You got any other topics?
I can't. I think. I can't think of anything.
We had parent teacher conference yesterday with Phoebe's teacher.
Oh,
I
how
don't
was
know if this is I don't know if this is funny or concerning, but in the past, like previously, her aftercare has made comments about like, oh, sometimes Phoebe says things that are kind of dark and it's a little concerning to other kids. Like she's just talking about death or stuff like that. She'll say things about death or dying.
that?
Like,
Uh-huh.
oh, okay, well, we'll have a talk with her. Like, Phoebe, what are you doing? So we're at this conference, and she's like, I don't know, whatever. She doesn't say anything. But then at this conference, it's just us, and Phoebe's not there. And she's got a stack of papers with like, grades and assignments. She's like, oh, here's how she's testing on this. Then she flips over the paper, and she's like, here's a quiz, they took. So her English is coming along, and her Spanish is, what we expect. She flips it over, and on the back of the test, Phoebe had drawn a picture of just a person standing there holding a knife. I was like, oh, what's that? A little artwork after the test. She was like, oh, yeah, yeah. And we asked the teacher. She's like, oh, we haven't noticed anything at school,
Huh.
but she's drawing people with knives.
This
So
is
that's
usually the origin story of every like serial killer movie I've ever seen or story.
yeah.
But
But don't worry, we'll keep an eye on her.
yeah, yeah. Do you do you take any like? Are you like, oh, we got to change what we say or watch or do around her, or you're just like,
I mean, we don't do any. We don't. Well, we don't. I don't know if she's just watching Duncan play Fortnite or. That's mostly guns, though. I don't know where the knife comes in. Sorry
hey,
about that. She should
hey,
have been drawing a
please,
gun.
what do we say about these knives? Go play with your guns.
Go play with your gun.
This is a gun
Yeah,
house.
I don't know where it's coming from, so
Oh, well, I wouldn't
could
worry.
be other kids at school if you ask me.
Yeah, that's what.
Not my kid.
I think talking about death, it's very healthy. You want to be. Death is a part of life. Why shield it from
Thank
kids?
you.
You know.
Thank you. I should send you. We made a home video. It was me when I was home with the kids. Aaron was out of town, and we made a video called Weird Things instead of Stranger Things because Edie had just finished Stranger Things. So it's me, Duncan, Phoebe, and Edie, and we made a little home video called Weirder Things. There's a parody of Stranger Things, and Phoebe went rogue on her lines, and there was some dark. I'll send you the private link to
You
the
gotta
video.
send this to me.
She's like, her voice is like all scared. She's talking about killing children. But Phoebe's the only one that's never seen Stranger Things.
Right.
So,
But wait, what was the parody? Were you like sending it up, like you're trying to make it like the upside down, but then it's a nice version? Or,
no,
like,
it was just
it's just being
there's
so.
no structure to it. It was just like it was kind of like Curb Your Enthusiasm, where it's like, all right, Edie, you write the structure, what you want to have happen.
I see.
And then Duncan decided, he's like, I don't, if you're not going to take my ideas, I don't want to do this. And I was like, guys, this is just supposed to be fun. We'll do everything. We'll do everyone's ideas. So it doesn't really make any sense, but it's funny.
I see. So like Heidi, she's writes these screenplays all the time. So she's always talking about them, and Ginger's picking up on that. And then now she's trying to make this short film. That's her new thing, and she's working really hard on that and trying to organize the fundraising mechanism and all this stuff. And so Ginger's picked up on like that mom makes movies, is trying to make a movie. So Ginger really and she's into like theater and she wants to make a movie, and she's got this little camera, like a kid's camera thing. So she wants to make a movie. And then she was really, I guess she was like really sad before bed, and she was like, Heidi couldn't get her to say why. She was like upset. And finally she goes, I'm upset because I don't know where we're gonna show my movie and if anyone will ever watch it. And then and then Heidi's like, welcome to the club. Get used to that feeling. Nobody cares. You better love making it for the joy of making it, because don't expect external validation from the world.
It ain't coming, sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Anyway. Topics, my friend? Should we get
let's get into topics. Let's do it.
Let's get into topics.
Mine's very specific.
Oh.
So I'll just go first. This is the other night. We went to Jason's Deli, and I ate. If you go there, you get free ice cream. They have a machine. It's kind of like I felt like I was on the ship.
Oh, that's nice.
It's terrible. It's mostly like water, I think, water and sugar, but you make your own soft serve ice cream. And Edie and Duncan were like commenting on how fast Dad's eating his ice cream. Oh my God, that's so fast, Dad. And Aaron's like laughing. Oh yeah, Dad. And he had we've talked about this a million times. He's like, well, he grew up in a big family. And I said, babe, I have told you, I don't eat fast because I was worried I wouldn't get it. We had plenty of food. I just like maximizing my enjoyment when I'm eating. And she was like, oh. So I made the comparison that I was like, all right, so what I need backup on is that this is a valid comparison. I said, would you rather take a long shower where the water just kind of drizzles out? Or would you rather take a 5-minute shower, really high pressure hot water just blasting on you, and you really enjoy it? Because I think that's a valid comparison. And she said that is ridiculous. That is the dumbest comparison I've ever heard. They have nothing to do with each other. And I think that is a cop-out. I think that's when I make a valid point and I've proven myself correctly. The only thing you can say is you can just devalidate the whole framework and say that's unrelated.
Well,
that has nothing to do with food. I know it doesn't have anything to do with food. It's a comparison.
Right. It's an analogy.
So do you agree?
Well, I agree that you should be able to make an analogy to make your point. But let me just clarify something in the analogy. So to you, eating fast is the equivalent of a better water pressure. Like you feel like you're getting,
because I get huge bites, huge handfuls of M&Ms.
You don't think you would enjoy the small bite as much as a big bite?
No.
Well, there you go.
One M&M at a time. Did I even eat one? Is it in my mouth?
Right. So that's an apt analogy. Of course.
Thank you.
Of course.
Take that, Aaron.
What I find funny about it though is like Aaron, that's like funny that she doesn't even really, she just wants that to be the reason why you eat fast. It's because you grew up in a big family. She's like you're at parties and you're like scarfing down the whole hors d'oeuvre tray. It's like, oh, he grew up in a big family. Like she's trying to make you seem sympathetic. Like he can't control it. He grew up in a big.
It's out of
Yeah,
his hands.
no, that's not why. I just like eating like this.
I'm happier than you.
That's not why. We had lots of food. She's like trying to make you seem like this poor little, one of 9 kids or whatever. And he had to fight for every crumb. And now this is just how he is. We're lucky he even is. No, we had lots of food. It was fine. It's like eating fast. Because Heidi does the same thing to me. Even though I only had 2 brothers,
Yeah.
But I eat fast as well, and she's sickened by it. And she'll say the same thing, like, "Oh, well, you grew up with your brothers. I understand." And I let her. I don't fight it because I'm like,
you'll take it. You'll take the.
I'll take the reason, whatever, as long as it gets me off the hook,
Yeah.
And it gives me
I
more.
guess I should have thought of that.
No, I like you're trying to own it. You know what I mean? It's like this isn't eating fast. It's painted as this negative, but it's not like you're skinny guy. You have no reason to worry about your consumption of food. So if you want to eat fast, why not eat fast?
Exactly,
dude. You know what
I mean? I think scientifically, I think it's unhealthy to eat as fast as I do. But
well, is it? Why is it unhealthy to eat fast? You're just keeping your whole system on its toes. Think how efficiently your gastrointestinal system has to work when that much food is being processed at once.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell my doctor. Oh, no. You ever look at it this way, Doc? I'm just keeping it on my toes.
You eat slow. Your whole insides are getting lazy. Yeah. Think of it as like a conveyor belt coming through. It's like one piece of food every like 30 seconds, and you guys picking it up. Then an old man could sit there and do that job. Not my system, baby. It's like the I Love Lucy thing where it's going faster and faster. You got to be a pro.
Yeah.
So you're keeping your system in shape.
And have a heart attack in front of the doctor.
Yeah. But, when the other thing that it's actually kind of the opposite. The other thing that trains you to eat fast is when you're by yourself a lot. It's like, when we work the road, we have a lot of solitary meals. 20 chicken wings.
Yeah, you're right.
By yourself when you're about to go on stage. And like there's no conversation. I guess in that situation you were talking about, but a lot of times like I just ate dinner before this by myself, I've had every meal by myself just about in the last 2 weeks. And it's like there's nothing why are you slowing down for? What are you going to stop? There's no one to talk to. You're just looking
at the next bite is right there.
Right, exactly. I mean, you can do it just to like not eat for a second, but then you're just sitting there like, how long do I have to wait before I have my next? How long is a normal human time to wait before I eat?
My wife would argue that you have to wait until the food in your mouth goes down your throat, but that's just she just does it a different way than me.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And plus, it's also like when you're out with other civilized people, you have their speed to kind of gauge with. Like sometimes I'll do that where I'm not paying attention and I'm like, oh, it is a little embarrassing when you have an empty plate and people
you got to be careful
taking their second bite.
Yeah, I'm better at that now of like I'm definitely clocking in on everybody else's plate and trying to time it. Even if you're just leaving a little bit for show. Like, I'm basically done, but I'm leaving this part because I don't want to. And then I'll eat that as people get a little closer.
Yeah.
Can you pass the bread, please? No, I'm saving this last bite of steak so I don't look like a fat pig. Just make some more bread. Okay, well I'm backing you up if it's not clear.
I love it. What is your topic?
That dovetails nicely into my topic. Also food related. Restaurants with a view.
Yes.
Bad. Don't go.
Ooh. Okay.
Don't ever go to a restaurant on the pier. Don't go to a restaurant on the water. Don't go to a restaurant at the top of a tower with a big view. If you think about it logically, it makes sense. They all suck. because they're living off of the real
Like they
estate.
don't have to be good.
They don't have to be good. Think how much
Yeah.
better a restaurant in a stinky basement somewhere has to be than the one with the beautiful ambiance. Because they're competing for the same customers, right? So
That's
it's like
good logic.
I was walking in Cozumel. It's like the ultimate life hack. You know, everybody walks along the water, and there's a million restaurants and bars along the water because everyone wants to view the water. You go 2 blocks in. Think how good that dude's tacos have to be. Nobody's
For him
watching.
to still be in business. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still in business. He must be cooking the shit out of that food, you know? And it's going to be cheaper. So I had an epiphany. No more
That's
views.
smart.
And also, what do you need a view? Like me and you, what do we need a view at a restaurant? We're looking at our plate.
Thank you. Exactly.
That's the only view. That's the only thing I'm going to see, you know? And then when I'm done, I'll look. I can walk over there and go look at it, you know, when the food's done.
Yeah.
I think
I go stamp all my food processes.
A view in a hotel.
That's good.
A view in a hotel is great. That's worth paying for, a view in a hotel, because it's like it's something to look at. It's pretty. You're gonna lay in your bed, you can look out, you feel cool. But a view in a restaurant, it's overrated.
Yeah. Are we here to eat, or are we here to stare out at the lake?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Total backup.
Always worse. The better the view, the worse the food. So that's a little. I guess you're backing me up, of course, but like I can't even think of an example. Can you think of an example of a great restaurant, like on the water?
On the water?
Or has a great view? I can't. They usually always like kind of suck, or they're overpriced, or they're slow. You know.
You know what? You're right. Because there's the Edgewater that's on the lake. I've never eaten there.
Yeah.
But they're 2 blocks away from the water. There's a Burger King, and they have a Bacon King that is to die for.
I forgot who I was talking to for a minute. Have you seen this? There's this clip that went viral of the McDonald's CEO eating his own Big Mac.
No.
I mean, he was in a test kitchen, and he was and he's this like, he looks like a modern CEO. He's a little younger. He's got like smart glasses on. He's very fit.
Yeah.
Wearing like a sweater vest and a tie or something.
And this is a legit video?
Oh, this is the real yeah, this is like a real video. And he's like trying to talk about, I don't know if it's the new Big Mac or Big Mac with a new sauce, something about it.
So he knows he's eating McDonald's.
He knows he's eating McDonald's, and he knows he's on camera. And he takes a bite, and it's like watching a kid that you made eat peas. It's just like, he tastes it. Like you can tell he does not ever want to eat this shit food ever again in his life. He's like, get me to the 5-star Michelin star, restaurant immediately. And then I guess Burger King, that's what I thought of it, because Burger King put out a video like to dunk on this guy, and their CEO had their Whopper, and he just gulped it down. He loved it. I got sauce all over his face. God, this is so good. Nice. And then he's in the bathroom like purging it up 3 minutes later.
You know what? I wonder if I could make a living like for McDonald's if I worked for McDonald's. You ever see the movie Dave with Kevin Kline?
Yeah, the president. Where he's the president.
Yeah, he's got he looks like the president, so they use him as the president.
Yeah,
like they should use me for stuff like that. Act like I'm the CEO and just have me and film me eating McDonald's.
That's a good idea.
See, look at how happy our CEO is.
You could be, that's a great idea. Like they don't have to pay you like the CEO. They just pay me like a nice salary.
Yeah.
And they just fly you around, and you're like the public-facing CEO. You don't make any speeches. You don't do anything. They just bring you to events. You're like a mascot, essentially.
Yeah, but people think I'm the CEO.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's the McDonald's CEO. That guy's so chill, man. He's got a ponytail, and he fucking loves McDonald's. Oh, my God. Makes sense that he's the CEO, because he loves that place. He even goes when he's not working. He just goes to the drive-thru sometimes.
And he pays.
He just pays. He doesn't even. Yeah, I'm the CEO, but it's too complicated. I'll just pay for it. I'm just hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea. More companies should do that because all these like tech CEOs, they're all like ghoulish vampire weirdo dorks. They should just pay like normal people to be like the front facing. It reminds me of like now with like team ownership.
Yeah.
So like the values of these NFL and NBA teams, it's just so inflated that it's so rare that one person can actually buy a sports team now. Because even if you do have $10 billion, are you that liquid? Can you just like spend all that on a sports team?
Right.
So,
do you know who owns the Raiders?
Mark Davis.
Oh,
who's
that?
He's the son. He's nobody. He's the son of Al Davis. So he only owns it because his father bequeathed it to him, left it to him in his will.
Okay.
But his father was a famous NFL owner. But he owned the team back. He was like an NFL owner who's like, that was his job. He like owned an NFL team. That was back when you could just like, he was like a rich guy, but he bought the team and he made that his whole business, running the
whole thing.
Now they're more like you have to be this ultra billionaire, first, and then you buy an NFL team. But what I was thinking was like, wait, why'd you ask that about the Raiders?
Because I thought Edie told me that I can't remember who he was talking about, but he said that there was like a former player of
Tom Brady. Okay, that's a great point. That's exactly what I'm getting at. So this guy, Mark Davis, he is not wealthy beyond the Raiders, right? He has no tech company that he started. So one of the ways you get money is you sell off equity in the team. So he sold a small percentage, but he sold a percentage to Tom Brady. And so now Tom Brady is kind of like the face. And this Mark Davis has got a weird looking dude with a bad haircut and awkward, But then now he's got Tom Brady to just be like, hey, look at the Raiders. And it's handsome Tom Brady, all-star, greatest of all-time quarterback. So I was like, that's what these teams should do. Like instead of their like weird old owners, they should have just regular guys like repping the team for them.
Yeah. What is Tom Brady? What is he? Why would he do that? What's his connection to the Raiders? Anything, or is it just like, oh, it's a football team? I own part of a
it's
football
just a chance to own a team. I think it's just like an endless quest for money and fame and power, and maybe he wants to win a Super Bowl with them and keep. It's a way to not deal with who you are.
I guess.
I don't think he really wants to get to know who he would be without football. So if you just never stop, Johnny, you never have to ask any of those questions.
I guess.
Who am I to psychoanalyze Tom Brady? But I think there's some of that going on. Okay, well, that's it.
I think that was a solid episode. Oh my God, those people are in for a treat.
For a ship one, that was pretty good. Now, you tell them where you're going to be. Here's what I'm going to plug this week, okay? Because I don't think it'll be live by the time this comes out, but I'm just prepping everybody. Heidi is making this movie, and we are launching a Kickstarter for it. So even if you don't have any money to share, I get it. Times are tough. Just sharing the link, So I'm going to tweet it out or Instagram it out. Heidi's going to Instagram it out. I'll put it somewhere in the podcast feed too. But it's going to be a great movie. A short.
What's the name of it again?
It's called OK CIA is the name of it. It deals with like mental illness and homelessness, but in like a fun, great way. And I think people will really like it. It'll be a cool thing to get involved in. So if you do want to support it and just share it, even if you don't want to donate money, I get it. That would be great. And I'm going to, that's what I'm promoting this week. And will be probably the next few weeks.
Nice. I'm going to go ahead and plug shows.
Good.
March 19th, Grafton, Wisconsin at, check out my website And then I don't know the venue. I don't have it on my calendar. And then I just today
Check out my
booked.
website, Kansas. That's an actual town. Check out my website.
Check out my website, Kansas,
Native American tribe.
Wisconsin. The new Laughing Tap in
Whoa.
Milwaukee. Yeah, they moved locations. They're right by the Pfister, I believe. But I am. What are the early weekends? April 3 through 4.
But not
It's
the
actually not
inaugural.
official yet, but I think that's going to happen. What?
Not the inaugural. Nate Craig.
Not the inaugural. No, that's Nate Craig. That's right.
I just saw that.
And then the end. Yeah, and then early May, Zany's downtown. Got a date.
Woo!
Zany's downtown, Chicago, May 5th.
Nice.
Just did that one today.
Just one night.
That was nice. Last night, I'm laying in bed with my computer. I'm like, sending out avails. Nothing ever comes of this. And then today, boom, 2 bookings.
Love it.
So that's a good feeling.
That's good. Put that out there. That's good. Maybe I'll send
energy.
All right. That's it, everybody. Thank you for listening to
The Cavalry.